What's up, everybody? Got a video here for you. The best exotics for the Titan. This video is coming out about 5 weeks before Beyond Light comes out, and there will be new exotics, I'm sure, for the new Stasis subclass. But for right now, I wanted to show you guys the best exotics for a Titan. The best way to get exotics is from the Ordeal Nightfall. The higher the level you're able to run, the better chance you are at getting one. Also, sometimes the Bungie has double loot for the Ordeal Nightfall. So if you get an exotic you drop, you'll get two. So that's really nice. Also, Xur is a great way to get exotics. He comes on Fridays and stays till like Tuesday reset. So just anytime Friday after reset, look up where's Xur in Google or on YouTube, and a video, somebody have a video up telling you where he's at and what he's selling. But you want to buy whatever you don't have from him, and then whatever character that you're looking for armor or maybe a weapon, then you want to buy the engram from him. I think the exotics are 27, 29 shards, and then the engrams like 97. Another thing that I do, I don't have any on this character right now, but the umbral engrams, you get those, and instead of actually focusing them, I save up 10, go to the little trash can there by the drifter, turn those in, and you have a fairly decent chance of getting an exotic by doing that. So give that a try if you're looking for exotics. Alright, we'll get into it. I'll go over the exotics that I'm going to tell you about, and a couple honorable mentions. We'll go over PvE and PvP ones. First one's here, One-Eyed Mask. I'm sure you've probably seen this, and if you played any amount of PvE, it's really good. We'll also Helm of Saint 14 for your bubble class. The Doomfang Pauldrons, I'll show you how these things operate with the super and why they're so good. Honorable mention here is the Titans Ramparts. I'll show you how they're used and how to be effective. Also, honorable mention here, Armatarium. Probably won't go back over that. It just gives you 2 grenades, so that's really nice. But besides that, it's just an honorable mention. This Crest Alpha Lupe is actually really good. You pop your wall, you get healed. It's really great for Grandmaster Nightfalls or any hard content where you need to heal yourself. This thing's awesome. The Holophile Heart is one of my favorite exotics for the Titan with the Solar subclass. Honorable mention here, Actium War Rig. If you're running the machine gun, the big exotic machine gun, this thing's really nice. Or any auto rifle. Also says submachine guns too, but I haven't used that a whole lot with submachine guns. And then we'll go over Dune Monsters and show them why they're so good. I like them in PvE, but there's a lot of good players that use these in PvP also. And an honorable mention, Lion Ramparts, just to boost the buffs maneuverability. So yeah, we'll go over. I'll just go over the PvP stuff real quick. I don't have a good way of really showing you guys this or it in action, but it just says highlights enemy who dare to damage you, track down and destroy the enemies for an overshield. So essentially what this exotic does is if you're in a gunfight, you shoot an enemy. If he was to have damaged me, he would get highlighted, and then if I were to kill him, it would give me an overshield. It's very, very effective in PvP. You're already going to be in a gunfight. Might as well, if you win that gunfight and they shoot you, why not get an overshield? It's a really good exotic in PvP. The next PvP one we want to talk about here is we'll go over Titans Ramparts. These could be really effective if you know how to use your barricade. What says you and your allies can shoot through your towering barricade. So pretty much you pop your barricade, and if you're in a gunfight, they cannot shoot you, but you can shoot them. Pretty effective. You can't take damage, but you can damage enemies. So this is another one to look out for PvP. So it's a very unique and pretty effective exotic. We talked about this, just double grenades. Next one for PvP is going to be Dune Monsters, you're going to see these a lot, especially in trials. What this does is faster sprinting, so you can move faster, and then chain melee damage. You don't even have to get a kill with this thing for it to do the melee damage. Sprinting builds up a static charge after a melee attack an enemy. They charge will damage nearby enemies. And I'll show you this. If you're just standing here, it will not work. But if you run, you see it says lunar actuators on the left side of my screen, and then you punch something, it shoots arc out, and it will. And there's not a whole lot of downtime on this, and it's if some people are damaged, and it doesn't matter how many enemies here. If there's like 30 enemies, this thing's gonna arc to all of them. And it's very, very effective. And the main thing about it is you can use this, even though it says arc, you can use this as I'm on a void class. It still worked on a void class, solar class. It doesn't matter. It's very, very good exotic. If you haven't never used them or tried them and you have them in your vault or something, put them on and go play with them. They're nice, especially since the Titan, he's a brute. He's good, running around. So they're good. They're good. Let's see. Next one, we'll jump into the PvE stuff here. The Helm of Saint 14. Kind of like running Tether on a Hunter or Well on a Warlock. This is your survival support exotic. What it does is enemies that enter the Warded Dawn are blinded, so you're kind of safe in there. And while enemies pass through, while your allies pass through, they get an overshield. If you guard with the Sentinel, it blinds enemies. I probably wouldn't use it for that unless you just had to. So what you want to do is pop your bubble here. As you can see, this guy's got his arms covered and he's blinded. Also, if you see my health bar in the top middle there is purple. What's nice about this is not only do you have weapons of light and armor of light, when you leave the bubble, you still have weapons of light, and it lets you keep the overshield. Where if you didn't have this exotic on, you wouldn't have an overshield. So this is why this is so good. It just gives you weapons of light, gives you freedom to move around, dip in and out the bubble. Anything comes in the bubble, they'll be blinded. You have an overshield in the bubble and while you're out of the bubble. So that's why the Helm of Saint 14 with the bubble top tree subclass here, the Warded Dawn, is why it's amazing in PvE. Pretty much raids and dungeons and stuff. This is pretty much the go-to right here. All right, let's see. We'll go over Doomfang Pauldrons. What you want to do with the Doomfangs is you want to be on the Sentinel class. Bottom trees, probably one of the best ones. While my superchargers up here, I'll show you what these things do. Void melee kills give you super energy. So if you run and do the little bump, it'll give you super energy. I'll try to show you guys that after I run the super. And it says while Sentinel shield is active, melee kills recharge your Sentinel throw. Extends the super duration on hits. So why this is so effective is you pop your super and then just getting hits with this thing, it will extend the duration. You see my super bar going up? Get a melee kill. Now you can throw more shields. And it lasts a long time. This is really good exotic. As you can see, your super runs out, you get a melee kill, we have 2 more shield throws. And as it's doing damage, it's recharging it. I could probably go all day with this thing. So I'm gonna let it run out and then we'll jump over to another exotic. So if you haven't tried these, try them out. As you can see, it's really good. It's a lot of fun also. So we'll let that run out. Alright. So there you go. That's Doomfang Pauldrons. You want to run them with the bottom tree. I want to show you guys the alright, the super's gone. If you run, you see it's charging up. You get a kill. As you see, my super went up a good bit, 25%. So that's what's so nice about it is you can essentially run Monte Carlo or something, get your melee back, get your supers back real quick. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see, as I talked about this one, honorable mention, just gives you double grenades. If that's your thing, it's still nice. We'll go Hollow Fire Heart, and you want to run it on a solar class. Any one of these, it works just fine for any of these. It doesn't matter which one you use it for. We'll let my super charge up here. What's so good about this exotic is especially, I believe it's top tree here. Hammer Strike, while sprinting, use your melee to swing and it weakens enemies. It kind of puts a debuff on them and makes them take more damage. So if you just wanted to run around and punch a bunch of stuff, what this exotic does is while you're super charged, all your abilities recharge faster. And improves the recharge rate of solar abilities. Greatly improves the recharge rate while you're super charged. So while you're super charged, you run, you melee something, you throw a grenade on the ground, and your supers, or your melee and your grenade, are charging significantly faster. And I don't have any, grenade mods, discipline mods, or anything. And there you go. I already have my super and my melee back. And then you can run, punch, throw your grenades, and they're just gonna recharge at an increased rate, just because you have your super charge. So it's really nice to have. I enjoy using it. So if you've never used this, try it out, especially running the top tree with the Hammer Strike for the debuff on the enemies. Cool, we'll just go to the honorable mentions. We'll do the easy ones real quick. This right here. As you can see, I shoot my auto rifle. It's constantly being reloaded from reserves. It really extends the amount of bullets that you can shoot. So it's a nice exotic honorable mention here. Crest of Alpha Lupine, I don't see a whole lot of people using it, but you get more ores from your super, but when you cast your barricade, it will heal you. Let me throw in a grenade launcher here, something I can damage myself with. Oh, I think that thing has sticky grenades on it. I don't want that. Yeah, it does. We'll just run this. Alright, cool. I'll show you how I damage myself. In the top of my screen, see the white? I throw my barricade up, I have help, and now I have protection. So this is why it's so useful, is as long as you have your barricade charged up, you can essentially heal yourself and get behind a wall to survive. It's a very, very useful exotic, especially in harder content. It's a good one also. And the last honorable mention here, Lion Ramparts. I pretty much only use these really when I'm just playing, running around, just playing stuff, or like if I go try to get a chest in the last Swiss raid, or if there's somewhere I got to make a big jump or something, I'll use them. But what I like about them is whenever you jump, this thing, like normally the Titan would stop and it just keeps going. So it really buffs your maneuverability and just how long you can fly. Essentially, it just keeps going, So it's a lot of fun. So there you have it. Those are the best PvE, PvP exotics for the Titan. Be on the lookout for these. If you like this video or learned anything, please like it. Subscribe to get more videos like this. I'll try to have as much stuff out as I can. All right, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Peace.